They're going to be off now. And okay, it's just starting with the regular cutscene.
All right.
Your computer doing okay there?
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is doing. Give me a second here to just get the music down a little lower. Turn on 1UP's game audio.
Yeah, so I am watching the Twitch stream, so my commentary is going to be a little delayed.
Give me 1 second, I can fix that for you.
Oh, perfect.
Enjoy.
Hopefully this doesn't kill your computer.
It's already gonna die.
Some gameplay.
We're all gonna die someday.
And airstrip looks reversed. It's also mirrored horizontally.
And we are now joined by our first interview guest of the night. Please say hello to Mr. M. Larvitar. Larvy, how are you doing today?
I was not informed about being dragged in here.
Well, so keep it a surprise for our other guests for this show. But how are you enjoying the code so far? Because we have no idea. We've honestly no freaking clue what any of these codes are. So tell us a little bit about what you're experiencing so far.
I think it's just like everything is being mirrored. I hope this is everything because this is already weird enough because there's like a lot of muscle memory that just gets screwed up. So we'll see how it ends up. Yeah, it's definitely whack. Maybe you will get used to it, like after a while. That being said, I'm not getting used to it right now. This is really whack. It's just really weird.
That's good to know. How's your Friday been in general?
It's been alright. We had a pretty cool match against JJ Rasmus on Invasion, and Bingo is like 90% of the content on Sunshine Community anyways. So it's good that we have this meme race instead.
I'd have to agree. It's enjoyable to bring some fresh new content to the Sunshine community.
Yeah, some Sunny D fresh.
No. Only the Bingo League is sponsored by Sunny D.
Oh, we're not all sponsored by Sunny D.
No, it's just the Super Mario Sunshine Bingo League.
Okay, how?
Too
okay.
bad.
What is sponsoring the weeklies then?
I don't know. I don't think anyone's sponsoring the weekly.
Yeah. That's a shame. That's a shame, honestly.
I could use another $20.97 check.
That's how much you got from Sunny D?
Yeah, that's all they could afford.
I didn't know that they were even still in business, so
neither did I.
I'm going to be honest, the last time I had Sunny D, it was still called Sunny Delight, which, you know, maybe shows my age a little bit.
All right, so I'm gonna toss you back, Larvy. Don't spoil that we're gonna be doing surprise interviews with folks throughout the race.
I feel like some people might have seen that, like, I suddenly left us that the technology.
Well, they might not be paying too much attention. It's still gonna be fun. Just go out there and be the sunny disposition that I know you are.
Thank you. Good luck in commentary, guys.
Thanks. Have a lot of fun out there, Larvy. And we have the mastermind behind this entire tomfoolery, Mr. JJ. JJ.
Run in here. Hello.
Tell us a little bit about why you've decided to inflict this upon the Sunshine community.
Well, I was thinking, as my recent April Fool's joke having to do with the Dark Blade scandal, and people didn't really enjoy that like all so much. Or like
Wait,
people
really?
did, some people did, some people didn't. Like just coming from like the term and everything. So my goal this time, I wanted to find something that was fun for everyone, just people something that people would enjoy, bring the community together. And it just like hit me a month ago, and I was like, okay, we're doing mirrored SMS. That's what's going to happen. Because the SM64 community did it, and I was like, okay, this is genius. Like we have to do this. So I'm glad that we're doing it. I'm glad we got a bunch of people together for it, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
So is that what this is?
Yes,
So
mirrored
the
SMS.
game is mirrored and the inputs are mirrored, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's what Epic Wade said in the chat. So anyone using Twitch definitely knows by now.
Yeah. That being said, I kind of want to be moved back in the room too because it's full, and I was.
Don't worry, you will be moved right back in. I have that power. Have a
Awesome! All right, thank you.
have a fun time, JJ.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see who has the most trouble with muscle memory. Because I feel like there are a lot of shines where just flipping it horizontally is actually going to make people very confused. So
Is Libre having disc issues? That kind of
yeah,
sucks.
I think so. So the interesting thing here is, if you were watching Pappuccino earlier today, basically did this exact same thing.
Huh.
Well, he flipped his display. He didn't flip the inputs.
Mm-hmm.
So this does look like deja vu a little bit. But yeah, it's like
I love
see
seeing
this so
who's
much.
having. I love seeing who's having like trouble at the very beginning. But I'm actually kind of surprised about how many people have like unlocked the plan already. Right? Like I don't know. I was expecting a little more suffering from the get-go, but it looks like Juka is actually first out of the plant fight.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. Like, I don't know if YCam or anything is flipped, but it's very weird looking at the plaza flipped. It just doesn't look right when you've seen this game so much, and I'm sure for everyone who's played it, it's the same thing. But I also kind of imagine like Bianco 4 is probably the first place where we're going to see people struggle. If
you think about like sort of the movement for Bianco 2 and Bianco 3, right? Like those are kind of like straightforward. I wonder how many people are going to struggle with like the side flip up to Bianco 3, but like Bianco 4 is pretty muscle memory in terms of movement, in terms of complexity of movement. So I'm very curious if we're gonna see some like really epic failures in Bianco 3 or Bianco 4 rather.
I imagine there are going to be a number of secrets as well where we see some of that. You know, I don't think like Bianco 3 probably not, but I think as the game goes on, the secrets definitely get more complicated. And like, yeah, we're already seeing there are people who can't get the triple jump here because they're going the wrong direction. It's very minor things, but it definitely has a bigger impact, I think, than
Really makes you see everything from a new perspective.
yeah.
Metaphor for life, maybe. JJ, though, seems to not be struggling at all, already into the PD fight.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to spread rumors about JJ, but, you know, he knew it was happening, so is it possible that JJ cheated? Who could say?
Well, we have the exact right person to ask. If I can get him in here. Hold on.
Are you about to pull in Google Cheese?
Hello, Google Cheese. Welcome to the interview booth.
Hello.
So tell us a little bit. So you worked with JJ on these codes, is that right?
Technically, no. Me and JJ commissioned Joshua, who is the lead developer for Super Mario Eclipse.
Oh, that's
He's,
really cool.
I say the lead developer. He does all the code, and he's currently working on a tool for increasing or for bettering the modding scene. So
Cool. If they're watching, I'd love to get them in here. Or if they're a little busy.
He's at work.
Unfortunate.
At work,
Gonna
he
miss
said he'll
out
be
on
catching
all the
the stream
tomfoolery.
on later. Yeah. No, he said he'll watch it later, but yeah.
So you knew what the code would be ahead of time?
Yeah, me and JJ commissioned it.
Yeah, that's cool. How are you enjoying it? Is it everything you hoped for?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. The reactions at the start was mainly what we were looking for when they were priceless. The sheer
I imagine the
disappointment and
reactions.
terror.
I imagine there's going to be a lot of terror as the game goes on, especially in some of the secrets where like
Muscle
people just
memory
have
doesn't
very
exist.
precise secret. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't use muscle memory.
Yeah, it's interesting to see like JJ's already doing kind of well. I think is in the lead overall, but you know, a lot of the usual names are able to leverage their good fundamentals to not be completely lost.
Yeah.
And we'll see if that has to continue. All right, we'll put you back where you came from. Thanks so much for your interview. Don't spoil.
Yeah, no
we're
problem.
taking people in here.
Yeah, well, no problem.
I can't
Do you think they're
scroll.
actually
I can't scroll
spoiling
Discord. Discord's not scroll. Hang on, I'm gonna make the window bigger so that way.
Yeah, we're seeing JJ already kind of bugged, having some issues in the secret. Yeah, let's see, like, as opposed to like SB just moving, doing normal strats, 1-ups, doing great. Like Red Ghost, solid. And
God, all these cutscenes coming in from the opposite angle is like totally foreign.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, like, again, this is Bianco 3, relatively easy as far as secrets go. You're not really moving laterally. You're just kind of moving straight. So, you know, I wonder if we're going to see some failed
travel skips. Oh,
failed
definitely.
skips.
How many
Yeah.
travel skips do you think we're gonna get? We're gonna have successful.
We've got 17 people up on stream.
18, 19, I think. No, 18. I think it's no.
I'm
forget how
gonna
many we
say
have.
we get 14 successful out of
That
17.
high, huh?
Yeah, I'm maybe being too optimistic. Oh yeah, there's JJ misses the hit. Luckily
Yeah, no,
for
that's
them,
way too slow. That's not gonna work.
yeah, luckily for them, GBS,
Will 1-ups get it? Nope, too slow. SB didn't get it. Too slow.
Derp got it.
Derp got it. Damn.
Also, Derp doing normal stream stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Derp maybe has decided that it's completely unwatchable and just wants to find the correct amount of possible. Unfortunately, my computer has melted far too much, so if there is a mod that is able to, that is not currently playing, if they can set up a preds for number of early cycles.
I set it up.
Zero,
I'm setting it
one
up
or
as
more.
0
That's
or 1 or
about the
more.
exact right amount that I'm expecting.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, we are. I mean, so Bianco 4, JJ moving, Despin moving. It's hard following this many streams.
Derp had a pretty clean Bianco 4, but
Until the
seems to
end.
have suffered there a bit at the end, a little too sharp of an angle. And I think may end up being the second out, just behind SB.
Yeah, Deck's having some trouble here. Ooh, Blaze misses a coin. That hurts.
All right, mirrored PD.
Yeah, I don't know if this one's gonna affect them that much.
Yeah, because it's not super like the entrance. I guess is sort of a high maintenance.
Yeah, but once PD's in the air, it's probably not going to be that bad. I shouldn't speak too soon.
Yeah, there's any number of things that could potentially go wrong.
I mean, the thing about PD is it's mostly just following him.
Yeah. Just gotta have your eyes, figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it's kind of more time-based than like it's more timing than anything else, right? So it's not, you know, I think once we start getting into some more levels, it'll be interesting. Yeah, I mean, Pianta 5, gonna be a challenge. Every secret from here on out is gonna be a challenge. Except maybe Pinna 2.
Let's see who has the PD of their life on this run.
I know, this is a heck of a run to get best PD cycle. Someone will.
It's sort of hard to tell, though, with all the angles being backwards. Like,
I know.
God, if you were looking at Jeff's stream, like that looked like he was on the other side of the wall, even just because you never look at it from that angle.
Yeah,
right?
Juka, this is looking like a good cycle. Good first two, anyway.
It's just so wild seeing everything in this direction. It's so surprisingly different. Like I'm just surprised at how different it looks. Just again, because I guess you've seen so many of this so many times in the right way.
Yeah, and like I said, this is the second time today I've seen someone doing this, and it's still kind of disorienting. Because like you see this building on one side and you're like, oh, okay, I know where PD's going. It's like, wait, no, it's flipped. He's pointing the exact opposite direction.
All right, SB completed his shine first. Let's get the winner out of Bianco 5 in here for an interview. Hello, SB. Welcome to the interview booth. How do you feel after that #1 PD Piranha?
Oh, hey. I didn't expect to be moved here. What's up?
Yeah, it's a little surprise. We're taking people in for the interview. So how you feeling after Bianco first half?
I'm vibing. I'm starting to get the hang of this, I think. It's still really weird, but at least I kind of know what's happening.
So what shine do you think is going to be the most troublesome coming up?
Well, I'm not looking forward to GBS right now, but
that's true.
We'll see what
may
happens.
present some difficulties.
Yeah.
Any secrets that you're worried about?
Well, yeah, all of them. Those ones, probably.
Fair.
Where even is the
coconut? All right, we'll leave you to GBS. Thanks for hopping in here. We'll move you back.
Good luck, SB. So Derp decided to flip their stream, so we're seeing a normal SMS gameplay. As you can see, with all the text backwards. Let's see how GBS goes. I feel like the good thing is once you get over to the pineapple hut, it should just be muscle memory again. Except no, you've got to come from the other side.
Yeah, you're gonna. I wonder who's gonna be first out of GBS with this. Let's put Despin up on the big screen here real quick.
Man, I'm not even thinking about little things like the camera. Yeah, nobody going for super fast. Yeah, Despin.
SB through.
JJ through.
JJ through. Oh no! Clipped out just at the very end. That muscle
JJ.
memory's got to have gotten him. One-ups through?
Going for hut throw. Maybe a mistake here. There's Despin.
Let's get the successful GBSer in here. Hello, Mr. Despin. We just watched you on the big screen with that successful GBS. How do you feel being past this early game hurdle?
Oh, I feel amazing. Like, oh, it's so great to be here.
It's so fantastic to have you here in the booth. So we're asking this of everybody we're randomly dragging in, so please don't spoil the surprise. What do you think the hardest upcoming shine is going to be for you?
Pianta 1 easily. It's gonna be so bad, dude.
You're not worried about any secret?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Chuckster's obviously gonna be a thing, but I don't know, I feel confident.
Yeah, it looks like Shadow Mario a little more trouble than usual, not just for you,
'Cause if you
for
don't-
everyone.
If you don't land your Shadow Mario strat, like, who knows how to beat him normally? Like, nobody knows.
Yeah, you've got to be like my skill level at the game to know how to do that.
Mm.
When you're good at the game, it's hard when you have to back it up.
True.
All right, we'll toss you back in the call. Have fun out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, GBS definitely causing some struggles.
My computer is also melting just a little bit more now. We're up to 66% utilization on the CPU. I am pruning active programs. I am shutting down Windows services to make sure to bring you the finest stream experience that we can
Well, I think you can
muster.
take Libre off the stream.
Yeah, is Libre thrown in the towel? Unfortunate.
Yeah, Libre couldn't get started. Yeah, we see Runaway gets GBS. We've got Haru, Shout, and Dingaman all still there.
Yeah, a lot of people out of Pianta now. It's nice. Derp is having a little bit of trouble getting in, it looks like.
Yeah.
In fact,
I
why
don't
don't
know
we,
why Derp's
abuse mod powers and we'll get Derp in here.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Derp. So tell us a little bit about that Pianta entry.
Okay, so I messed up the hover.
That's it?
Okay.
That's the only explanation you've got for me?
Yeah. That's all I can say.
That's all you got? Well, I got
I appreciate, Derp, that you flipped your stream so that it looks normal for everyone watching. So they've got one stream that's not disorienting.
Okay, why? Okay, cool. So one of the. This is broken.
So we've been
I
asking
forgot it was
everyone.
TSU.
You forgot
So
it
we-
was at TSC. Bless.
I forgot it was TSU. Yeah.
So we've been asking everyone who comes in, or who Lego surprisingly drags in, what shines are you most worried about that are coming up?
I don't know. So far, it's just interesting to see. I guess eel, probably.
Eel. You're looking that far ahead? You're worried about eel right now?
Derp is
I don't know.
optimistic.
I guess I'm not worried about anything because like most of the dumb stuff that's happened hasn't exactly been because it's mirrored. It's just because of me being stupid. Like NTSU stuff is gonna mess me up.
All right, fair.
Like text boxes and Pianta 1.
All right, well, we'll see if your optimism holds. We'll get you right back into the call. Have a good one, Derp.
Yeah, it looks like SB and One Ops are both doing pretty well right now.
Yeah, they're both in Pianta 3.
Bread Ghost also-
Bread Ghost is having a very good run.
Yeah,
taking
Bread Ghost
advantage
had
of the
solid
seems to be
GBS.
seems to be getting while the getting's good. Despot, like in third place, I think, pretty solidly.
Bread Ghost does have a lot of experience learning new video games very quickly from the DDA adventure.
One Ups appears to be having a little bit of trouble with the with getting the wind spirit. I would just do river at this point. Feels like you're running like a little bit of a liability at trying to land where you want to land. Nah, that's gonna be it for her. SB is through the barrier though. Bread Ghost makes it back. Bread Ghost is definitely thinking about doing tree gang. Was gonna go river gang, but was going the wrong way and only momentum spin.
No, going full river gang.
JJ having a smooth one of it though. Look at him.
Yeah, this is definitely, I think, one that's gonna pose some challenges. I think Despin, solid.
Yeah, Despin got through pretty solidly.
Bread Ghost, smooth once he goes river gang. Unfortunately, cannot click Pianta 3 damage bonus.
No, fortunately not on this card.
Derp. Oh, Derp doesn't make it. Jeff not gonna make it. Juka taking a death. Blaze going Tree Yang and gets it. Yeah, this is probably the first level where we're gonna see it really take some names.
Yep, Pianta 5 on the way.
Yeah, and like, man, Horseshout is having the time of it with GBS.
Yep, our last gamer trying to get through here.
Yeah, Dingaman entering Pianta now. Yeah, so we will see how many early cycles we get. We got our first runner in Pianta 5 with SB. I will genuinely be impressed if anyone's able to get an early cycle.
We'll put him up on the big screen here.
One-ups with a very solid, Pianta 4. Bread Ghost.
One-ups out here gaming. It's good to see. She's taken to the core.
Yoshi skip.
Oh man.
Did not even think about.
Now think about like micro adjustment, right? Like it's gonna be the stuff that requires like the micro adjustments, the little taps, the muscle memory that is built up over years of honed practice. And SB looks dazed and confused here.
Ooh.
And is gonna have to exit area.
Despin.
See if Despin's getting this. Let's keep our eye.
I wonder if any of them are going to decide.
Getting in. Clips in. First in.
Just go to Pena and come back. If they're
Yeah,
really
that might be the play. If they're really struggling to keep themselves alive, I'd say it. All right.
Like one-up's having trouble right now.
Gets the clip though. Still sort of ledge grabbing immediately. Is Despin gonna go for platform skip? He is.
But
And
does not get early
he
cycle.
double checks. Yeah, no early cycle. Good
Yeah.
double check. I wonder if we're gonna see anybody like yeet themselves off in the wrong direction because they forget that it's mirrored at the very end because it's a symmetrical platform.
Yeah,
It's all symmetrical platforms. So if your lizard brain like lights up and goes, early cycle, me like, and you just go for it.
We have a gravity beetle.
Yeah.
Hey, GB. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. This is quite the game that we have.
Wait, did JJ get it? Did we miss it? Did JJ get it?
No. No, JJ was sitting on the platform for a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because JJ's first out of Pianta then, or first out of Pianta 5 then.
Yeah, so far, no early cycles. But other than SB, I don't think I've seen anyone have to exit area so far.
Oh no, one-ups! Ooh. That's a rough one.
Oh god, I was looking at Derp and I was like, Derp, it's on the right side. You got early cycle, and then I remember.
Yeah, you gotta go the other way.
So for the people who just joined, is this a mod, or are we all looking at backward screens?
Everyone's looking at backward screens, and everyone has reversed inputs.
Reversed input
Yes.
too. My goodness. I suppose if it's backward and reversed inputs, it may not be as bad? Question mark?
I don't know. Why don't we ask someone?
So Lego, apparently there's
Hey Dex,
Echo.
your opinion. GB's has a question here in the interview booth. Is it as bad as we might think it is?
I would say it's a good 7 out of 10 bad.
A good 7 out of 10 bad.
Yeah.
That's your diagnosis. Well, you got yourself out of Pianta 5 looking pretty okay. What's the next shine you're really concerned about?
Probably the shine I'm currently in.
Yeah, Pianta
That's a good
6
point too.
is a tough one.
Hard to game over in Piazza 6.
Yeah. Well, no, you can if you take longer than 3 minutes, multiple times. You can definitely game over. Just take a while.
Insert I'm out of water dude quote here.
Well, just don't run out of water, forehead. SB having a bit of a nice one for this 9 out of 10. There it is, 155. Getting out of there.
That might be one of the fastest times we see on this.
Holy.
All right, we'll send you back, Dex. Thanks for stopping by.
Aw, thanks.
So Lego, apparently there's some Echo for everyone.
How is there echo? There's only
I
one
don't know.
instance of Discord audio, and I'm not capturing background.
You know, I don't think anyone's gotten an early cycle still.
Hang on.
Desmond, is Desmond gonna do honey scat? I am really curious.
Well, JJ's doing it.
How many people do you think are gonna successfully do honey scat? Like over or under?
Oh god. 4?
I don't know. Once you know how it's reversed, isn't it not gonna be a tough time?
Well, JJ just failed it.
Oh well, yeah.
That's been, unless this is an early death. It's
Yeah,
been
that's
an
it.
not fail it. All right, so 1 of 2. Like Darkman.
Are you sure you don't have multiple copies of the stream open? Like, I've looked over all the audio here, and I'm not hearing any echo, and I'm not seeing any.
Apparently, it's just me echoing.
Do you not have do you have the stream open in the background?
No. Apparently, like it's just my voice.
It's every guest.
Oh, okay. It's everyone but you.
Wow, everyone is echoing except me.
So.
Oh, me too. Then. Ooh.
Oh God, yeah, everyone is echoing except me. Hold on, we're gonna fix this live and on air, uncensored. That's right. We're gonna fix Twitch.tv, and they can't hear Discord anymore. I've eliminated them. It's just me now. It's just you and me. No, the echo's not part of the bit. All right, let's give this a try. I hopefully have fixed it now.
That's been doing mega.
No, it keeps going. What? All right, turn that off. How about this? Say something interesting.
So we got one on audio.
Oh Jesus, freaking Christ! Why is it bad? Why is it this bad?
OBS is April Fool's. That's been having a time with Mecha as I was saying. It's probably really unfortunate.
No, that's not. That doesn't seem like a. That doesn't seem like an input that would really present an issue. You know.
I just realized Derp's mirrored.
Yep.
So I assume Derp is still playing the mirrored version.
Yeah. Man, shout going for the really tall tree gang.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh no!
I don't know why it's duplicating.
Oh, shout saves it. Like is
Okay,
kind
Jack
of
talked to Honey Skip. I don't know if he attempted. Juka is trying.
but
Got the blue.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Alright. Looks like Pinna 2's not giving Despin any trouble.
yeah, Pinatu, I don't think that doesn't surprise me. Of the secrets, I feel like this and Bianca 3 are the ones that are. I'm not gonna say easiest, but
You could say easiest. Okay, Juka did not get it, but Bianca 3, when I do Bianca 3, I don't move left or right at all.
right.
Maybe at the very end, but... Alright, S-Speed into Pinna 2 now. 1-ups just finished Mecha. Mecha, I just think Mecha would be awful.
Jeff taking a few Omega Bongs off Shadow Mario. Like, gets cutscenes get. Yeah, Dingaman and Shout are our last two chances for early cycle. Oh no, Shout! Oh!
No,
Makes it!
he made it.
Wow.
Oh, we got a Pinna 3. In Despin. Oh, doing fucking task traps or whatever.
Boha.
Boat Hop, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Boat Hop is a scam. Even non-reverse.
Despin, I feel like, is getting the hang of this, though. JJ also seems to be not perfect, but solid from JJ.
Yeah, it's duplicated, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's echoing. I've taken a look at all of the possible settings, but it's not. Unless Discord is busted in some strange way.
Maybe we're
just
both in dark, echoey caves.
Hang on. Let's try something. I'll be back in just a moment. Hello, all you dreamers.
A lot of it.
It's your boy. I'm just gonna restart Discord here. See if we can't capture a slightly smoother audio experience for this Pinna race. Man, Discord really struggles when you are using up 50% of your CPU.
Anyway. Are we back?
Looks like we're back.
Oh. Despin get a 1 cycle. Ooh, we get to see EYG coming up next?
Oh god. How many do you think
Despin did get a 1 cycle.
Do you think people are going to skip EYG and just do Pinna 5?
Perfect.
I wouldn't be surprised if... Yay.
I blame this entirely on Discord. Discord fucked up terribly. To celebrate, we've brought Jeff Compass. We've brought Jeff Compass into the call. Hello, Jeff Compass. We're celebrating here that all of our guests now no longer have echo. How do you feel about this monumentous occasion?
That's good. That's good.
How are you enjoying the code so far?
You know, I died twice in Piano 3. Other than that, pretty good.
So
What's the shine you're most worried about coming up?
Is that GB?
That is GB here in the call.
Hi, GB.
Or I'll let you answer that question first.
What was the question?
What shine are you most concerned about?
Noki 6, like
Noki
easily
6?
Noki 6. Also, okay, but no, actually, also eel.
Are you gonna try UIG?
I will do EYG.
Let's
I'm doing
go.
all my strats.
EYG gamers.
Do you
So,
think
all my
we're gonna see some soft locks?
No. Not really. I feel like it's not gonna raise the risk of soft locking anymore.
Oh, Despin's on you.
Everyone is.
Everyone is.
Everyone is. I don't even know how to use. Oh, we can do fruit storage now.
Yeah, Despin
everyone.
going fruit storage.
So
Gets
Dex rated this 7 out of 10 bad. How would you rate it, Jeff Compass?
I don't know if I call
that
it bad.
angle
I think
looks
it's
sussy.
cool.
That is.
I think
Despin's gonna get EYG here.
First try. JJ also on EYG. I think
Yeah,
SP.
can I point out that Despin got a 206 Piana 6 on reverse?
Despin's kind of cracked at this game.
Despin's really good. I know Despin's good at SMS. Like, I didn't think it was that good at SMS. That's crazy to me still.
Also at reverse SMS.
I got a 153 or something.
And it looks like no early cycles for anyone.
He was trying over the top to the left, but well,
I like under the bottom.
right,
I like
it
under
was
the
to
bottom
left.
to the right. That's a good strat.
Does anyone actually do that strat?
Despin just did.
By the accident.
Oh, that kind of okay. Because there actually is an under the bottom strat. Ooh, JJ doing the tricky. Oh, his dude died.
All right, we'll send you back, Jeff. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. It's our pleasure.
Good luck, Jeff. Yeah, so Despin with a pretty solid UIG. I think he's figured out the learning curve more than most at this point. Yeah, JJ, Bread Ghost, and SB are all in UIG.
Despin out the other side. Darkman not doing movie skip this time. Deciding to head into Pinna with the
Is
rest of them.
SB gonna make it? That angle looks close.
That angle does look a little
That
sus.
should be.
I think it's okay.
Oh, okay, you got it.
JJ mid
Ooh.
platform.
That's been quick work of Shadow Mario. 27, except for not 27. This is Shadow Mario, I guess. 3.
Red Ghost loses this to SB. Improvising a little bit, but makes it. And, One-Ups, I think, is our first Pinna 5 gamer. And
Well, it could be doing 5YG.
No, I think she's gonna pass Brad and JJ here.
Just from doing Pinna 5.
Yeah.
That's a bold claim because Pinna 5 ain't free.
Yeah, but Brad is losing all the stews. JJ had to exit area. You know, Pinna 5 not free, but not the hardest shine in the world.
Well, why don't we ask an opinion from someone who is about to enter that decision point? Hello, Jukatox. Welcome to the call. Are you going to do EYG? Yes, no?
I'll try. I'm going to probably try 5YG, and if I don't get 5YG, I'm doing Pinna 5.
All right. And after you get through potentially Pinna 5 and or EYG, what do you think is going to be the most dangerous shine still to come?
Bianco 6 and Rico 4, honestly.
So the secrets, basically.
Yeah.
Understandable.
And then on a scale of 0 to 10, how bad is this?
Well, it's hard to say because, like, I enjoy this. It's really fun. It's a bit frustrating because, like, it's all split, and it's triggering my OCD and also making my muscle memory completely kill itself. But I'm actually, like, really enjoying it. So I'd say it's more like a 5. It's not that bad.
All right. Any other final
Good luck,
thoughts?
Juka.
Good luck, Juka.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to have her on in the call.
One thing to note, Derp did game over, but they did save.
Yeah,
for them.
And
But
so 1UPs passes, does not pass JJ because JJ finally got EYG, but passes Bread Ghost.
noteworthy, Haru is doing 5.
Yeah.
Or
I-
Haru, not Haru. I always do that.
Yeah, I will say, like, obviously Pinna 6 not something you practice if you don't do 120 or 96, but even so, yeah, Bread Ghost going back again for UIG. Derp trying 1-2 here. I think Juka maybe has the right idea of going to 5, and if it's not working, just do Pinna 5.
Having a bit of a time of it. Lost her hat.
And lost one of the stews.
Yeah, and with that, I think Despin's in the lead right now.
Oh yeah, Despin is
solidly a shine up from SB.
Okay.
Blooperless coming in? Where even is Despin on the screen?
Bottom right. Now top left.
Okay, top left, yeah.
I mean, I think Despin finished Pinna or Rico 2 already.
Yeah, Rico 2's in the rear view mirror.
Man. Missed it.
SB's
Bread
probably going to
Ghost.
go for... There we go, Bread Ghost.
Yeah. Never give up.
Never
All right.
surrender.
Despin doing Beyblade.
Actually, why don't we get the champion in here? Hello, Mr. Bread Ghost. How do you feel right now, having successfully completed UIG?
I feel very accomplished, Lego.
You feel very accomplished.
No!
Lego, you cursed him!
Well, we'll see this in like 30 seconds. Thanks to the delay.
That was funny. That was funny. I'm enjoying this. This is really hard. I was doing pretty well for a while.
No!
that's rough.
Oh no!
No, I'm not even doing like the over the top strats.
Are you having fun with
This is fun,
it so
yes.
far? On a scale of 1 to 10. How hard?
How hard? Like 6? What? Oh, the shine's over here. Frick.
Runaway also doing
On a
5.
scale of, I'm trying to think of an easy GBA game to Yu-Gi-Oh! How hard?
An easy GBA game?
Pets,
I mean,
Pets and whatever. Oh, Despin's in Rico 4.
Pets? Well, the pets aren't hard. This is way harder than the pets games.
So
Way
on a
harder
scale
than the
from
Pets
that to like Ugeo.
Oh,
Despin's
The
gonna
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is
save
play
it.
harder. This is way easier than Yu-Gi-Oh! Are you kidding me?
Oh man.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks.
All right. With
Yeah,
that,
I've heard you
with
say.
that nugget of wisdom, we'll toss you back where you came from. Thanks so
Thank
much, Bread
you.
Ghost.
No problem.
SB missed Rico 3. Happens to the best of us, especially backwards.
Yeah, Despin just gaming. Like, I don't know. Despin just has like the sixth sense for this.
Yeah, Despin's out here making this look like a normal any percent run. It's really something to behold.
I am curious what Despin's gonna get. So, Piantissimo is not reacting much, I gotta say.
He's not a very
He's not a
emotive
very reactive
person.
individual. He's just enjoying a live Piantissimo reaction.
I'm not a fan of his Tucker Carlson hair, I'm not gonna lie. But, anyway.
Tucker Carlson wouldn't like being compared to Piantissimo, I think.
So it's a lose-lose. At least Tucker Carlson loses. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
So, I suppose Rico 5 isn't too big of a swap. Well, maybe if I suppose everything is kind of a big swap.
Yeah, Rico 6 gonna be challenging.
Derp did make it back to Pinna 6. Everything looks normal on Derp stream, but it is not.
Yeah, I'm trying to see, like... So, Juka, Dex, Gingamin, Shout, Haru... Most people are in Pinna.
Yeah, Shout's made it to Pinna.
Darkman is doing... Darkman's not even doing movie skip route. Darkman's doing...
Yeah, Darkman's in the thick of it with everyone else.
Yeah.
Why don't we get that distinguished gentleman in here? Hello, Mr. Darkman. How are you doing? No movie skip this time. Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, I can't save, so I can't do movie skip.
Oh, you can't save because you don't have a memory card in?
Yeah, I don't have US memory card.
Oh, that explains it. How does it feel to be out of Pinna?
I'm fine. I haven't died a single time right now, so...
Yeah, out here gaming.
That's impressive.
That is impressive. The same can't be said for a lot of our runners.
We have had one game over, in fact, but I don't remember.
Despot is having a time of it, though.
Yeah, this is finally giving Despot some trouble.
Finally seems to get his footing. All right, Darkman. We wanted the insight from you on the movie skip. Now we want the insight from you on the rest of the run. What shines are you most concerned about going forward?
With this?
Yes.
Heal. Because
we've heard a lot of you.
I'm pretty bad at heal with the normal game, so with this one it's gonna be nightmare, probably.
Alrighty. Well, hopefully we all make it to Eel and we get to watch the drama.
I will.
Alright, I believe in you.
Even if I need to farm 20 life, I will go for him.
Very nice. Alright, leaving you to it. We'll get you right back where you came from. Thanks so much for being in the interview booth, Darkman.
No problem.
Again, for those of you just joining it, everyone is looking at a mirrored version of Mario Sunshine. These are all experienced Mario Sunshine gamers looking through a mirror, essentially.
Despin almost loses Shadow Mario to the boat, which...
gets
once
to
Shadow
save
Mario gets past that grate, you're in for an adventure.
You're not in a great position.
Very nice. Very nice. I'll give that 3 out of 5. No.
Yeah, Rico Shadow Mario is deceptively hard if you don't get the...
Yes. It's really easy if you get it soon. And it's not hard to get it soon, but if you mess up a little, you're in for a couple.
Yeah, looks like we've got Little Green Yoshi in the spotlight and fell off after getting the Electro Koopa. At least it's easier to get up the second time, though.
All right, let's get somebody who's not currently on the restream, but is on the restream in our hearts. Hello, Mr. Schmidt. How's it going? Where are you at? Tell us, because we don't have you on the layout. I'm running out of CPU space.
I'm in Rico 4.
You're in Rico
pretty
4?
content with how I'm doing.
That puts you like top 5 or so based on my look at it.
Talking with 1-ups, I'm like 10 to 20 seconds behind 1-ups.
Yeah, you're doing pretty well.
Yeah. I haven't had any major issues, although I'm in the secret right now. You guys picked the perfect time to call for me to die.
Speaking of dying,
no pressure.
Took his first death.
Despin's had a death before, I think.
First death that I've seen.
Yeah, I think Despin died in Pianta 3.
I've had... Well, I failed Yoshi. No, I didn't fail Yoshi. I died in Pianta 5. That's been my only death.
That's another death.
Did you go for UIG?
No. No. Didn't even try.
I think you and 1-ups both had the right idea of just not even attempting it.
Yeah.
We saw, some people were cracked like Despin and got it first try, but a lot of people struggled.
Yeah, I did not want to try.
What's the shine you're most concerned about going forward, Mr. Schmidt?
Ending Rico 4, which I'm about to do.
Let's go.
I'm trying to think about what else. Bianco 6 and Serena 2 are both going to be pretty tough, I think. And Noki
Bianco
6.
6 been taking Despin's name. 2 deaths
Oh,
so
really?
far. Yeah.
Yeah, that one sounds scary. But I think if I do it casually, it'll be fine. I just can't do any of my typical speed tricks, which is sad. Okay, die in Rico 4, so that's a win.
Didn't die in Rico 4. All right. With that, we'll send you back where you came from. Thanks so much for hopping in the interview booth, Schmidt.
Thanks, bye Lego
Good luck,
and
Schmidt.
friends.
Bye.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's interesting even like seeing people struggle with blooperless. Like Juka missing a checkpoint here.
You could miss the first checkpoint.
Yeah,
think you can still
Juka
win
is
the
gonna
race
have
if
to
you do
exit
it
area.
No,
Yeah,
you could just kill yourself and that just spawns you right back.
Yeah, Juko is not gonna finish it in time. Runaway, I think, yeah, did not make it. 45 seconds is the cutoff.
Is that
Haru taking it casually, which honestly does not seem like the worst idea.
Yeah.
I mean, still hard, but was able to get through it.
SB's doing Bianca 6 now.
Let's see how this goes.
Ooh, taking it slow. Ooh.
Not that slow, though.
I think that was an accidental side flip, but
Saves it.
no, that's pretty slow. Riding the cube.
Oh yeah, no, he's taking it safe, which
No, total respect.
tough secret makes sense. One Ups is taking Rico 6 relatively safe. Looks like.
We have our first Manta.
Yeah.
Incoming.
Yeah. Is Manta gonna be a tough one flipped? I feel like it's not necessarily gonna be much harder than usual.
Well, it's gonna look like Stray Hut if we see a hut full, but or no, it will be Stray Hut if we see a hut full. It's pretty symmetric, Serena Beach, so I wouldn't be surprised if. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, I feel like of the Serena Shines, this one and King Boo are probably relatively easy. Casino Skip, not going to be that bad. Serena 3, not going to be that bad. It's the secrets that are going to be killer.
Serena 4 is pretty symmetric, but the beginning movement for Serena 4 is so ingrained in my head to go left. So that'll be really hard. If I were doing this, it would be really hard in my head to do the exact same movement, but going right. JJ also in Bianca 6 looks pretty solid though.
Yeah, we have
been already done with
3 people in Rico 4 at the same time. 4 people. Blaze, Cheese, Juka, Haru. Ooh, Blaze takes a death.
Ooh, same Juka. Shout, did you UIG?
Nice shout. We probably should have done a prediction for how many successful UIGs there were, but didn't
what was
think
the
that
prediction?
far. How many early cycles?
Oh.
Ooh, Blaze taking another death there in Rico 4.
Despin, we're going to see our first Serena 2 incoming. Serena 2,
one of the harder
known to
secrets.
claim, known to claim a lot of lives casually
And big go.
speedrunnerly. And so backwards, nailed the entrance. That entrance isn't free.
This is just weird looking at it backwards.
Well, I guess the entrance is pretty symmetrical. 1-ups in Bianco 6 highlighted. the big screen. She's got. Well, Despin just taking it slow. Respect. Do we see this? The momentum spin. It's symmetrical. Yes, we do. Well done, Despin.
Despin is kind of cracked at this. Like,
Despin's a good player. Hot take, even though it's the coldest take of all time.
I imagine a player with a 114 is good at SMS.
I think Serenivore could yield trouble, although you could just take the L and not do the first block skip and just wait for the cycles. Or you could do the GWK strat, but how many people actually will think to do that? I don't.
Yeah. So Embouchure proposes a prediction for number of eel deaths.
That's good.
Among our 17 players. I don't even know what would be a good over-under. Do you have any thoughts on that?
See, I've never seen eels backwards.
Nobody has, as it turns out.
I know.
Well, other than if you watched Pappuccino earlier today.
Oh, did Papa do it?
Papa did it unknowing. Like not like this. Had no idea this was coming.
Say 3, 4, 4, 5. One of those. So 4. It is hard to die in eel if you take it very slow. So 4 might even be too many. Ooh. Despin was going to the right to get into the casino. I'm like, what the hell are you doing for a sec?
Yeah, Despin literally doing casino skip normally.
I mean, it's a symmetrical place.
Yeah, although I think there is something weird with the ledge on the other side.
I mean, you do it from this side in 120.
Yeah,
although
Despin not a 120 player.
Backwards from that one side. It can be tricky.
Gets in.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Despin has a very solid lead over everyone.
Oh, he did it. He went right. Very nice. Maybe it's just me. That's going left is so ingrained. I've done that beginning movement.
Like, make it though? Oh, that was so dicey.
All right.
For a second, I thought Despin was going to make it. All right.
Can do it again.
So Bread Ghost saving, worried about Bianco 6.
Understandable.
I saw the save there, and I was like, where's Bread?
It looked like Dex just did a momentum spin, but I missed it. Darkman struggling with the Rico 7. Not free. Well, it's pretty free until it isn't.
Yeah, and once he gets up onto the girders, it's brutal.
Dex taking a death. It does give another opportunity to see if Dex did go for the momentum spin, because that would be...
Yeah, Bread Ghost taking this very safe and still...
Ooh, it's another death.
Yeah, it looks like Little Green Yoshi game overed.
Did he save? It looks like.
Yeah, they did recommend beforehand that people who can save.
Okay, so he went for the diet momentum spin, which is fine. Again, taking it safe, very, very respectable.
It looks like Derp is going for normal Rico 6 route, just, reversed. Missed one coin, though.
All right,
But I feel like most people have been taking this very safe, and Derp is going for normal strats.
That does not surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah.
You know, Derp Space. Derp Space is one to do that.
Yeah.
Where is Derp right now? Oh, Rico 6. We were just talking about that. We have more Serena gamers now. SB did have trouble with what I was talking about. Oh, but did make it on the rebound. I have no idea how Despin's King Boo is going though.
I mean, it's just a question of how many extras. I don't know if this is SB takes a death.
What do we think about Serena 6? Will that like have an impact?
I don't know if it'll have a huge one. I mean, I'm sure there's some muscle memory for everyone.
Like, can we get a gamer in here and ask?
Serena 6?
Yeah, because that's one I'm not sure how much it'll affect. I'm also a Serena 6.
Who haven't we brought in for a little gonzo interview? Yeah, we'll do Blaze. Hello, Blaze. Welcome to the interview room. We've got Gravity Beetle and Golden Devil here. Gravity Beetle has a question for you.
How do you think the backwardsness will affect Serena 6? Will it be...
Ooh, the Serena 6. I think it's going to be pretty much the same for everyone except for 1-ups, because 1-ups will be messed up by it.
Bold claim. Are you concerned about any upcoming shines in particular?
I'm concerned about Bianca 6, which I am currently doing.
Ooh.
And which I almost died in, but...
you wouldn't be the first.
I'm very concerned about Eel, because I know I will make a fool of myself. But that's about it.
Yeah, no, the people demand an eel. The people demand
I thought of Corona Boat for... I thought about Corona Boat.
That's
I
gonna be
honestly don't think that'll be too bad. I think
So-
maybe some people mess up, but that's about it.
Yeah. So we're going to ask you about Eel because you are the Eel god. What do you think is going to make Eel the most difficult on your image?
Absolutely, just being on the wrong side for YCAM, because being in YCAM is essential for the fight. But yeah,
it's fair.
And YCAM has just already screwed me up for even just polluted piranhas. So I'm not really looking forward to
Let's
it.
make it a 222.
Yep.
Yeah, Despin's out here just gaming.
Dude, now I'm mad.
All right, Blaze. Thanks so much for coming in here for the interview.
Yes.
Have a
Thank you,
good
guys.
rest of your run. We'll send you back where you came from.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Despin probably going to get like a 120 something, which... I mean, I don't think he's going to get lower than that, but still kind of impressive considering how different this is. And we're at about an hour 8 right now.
Yep, seems about right. My computer can't handle having live split open.
Well, it doesn't need to have live split open. Race time says an hour 8 right now.
SB and JJ neck and neck, both in King Boo. A lot of folks are either entering Manta or finishing up Manta.
1-Ups is in Serena 4, taking it very gingerly.
Derp dies again. I feel like... I don't know. I'll leave Derp alone, but...
Bianco 6 is
Yeah.
really taking names.
Yeah. I mean, it takes names regardless.
Right, I mean, isn't, the world record with the death meme, weren't there, like, multiple people with 114 world records who died in Bianco 6?
I know Did.
Yeah, I thought...
Noki 1. I gotta see Noki 1. Noki 1 is one of the most difficult shines in the game. Underrated. Well, maybe not to the... It's not one you think about. Like, you always think of Secrets and Eel, but Noki 1 takes...
It's this wall kick here is very precise.
Well, Despin got it.
Yeah.
Well, you also have
I
to...
kind of wonder too, is anyone going to die in Noki 2?
Oh, from missing the room?
Yeah.
I expect to see a lot of hovers.
Yeah, I think so too.
I still hover. And I'm still proud of it. But
Trying to see if anyone's anywhere interesting right now.
Wow, Shout really caught up.
Shout save war. So Shout skipped Rico.
Like, wow.
Yeah. No, Shout was really struggling in Pianta early on, unfortunately, and with GBS. Oh, Shout. I think has been better since, but just had a really rough early game.
Yeah. I imagine this certainly would take some getting used to.
Yeah, I mean, Shout was, I think, in GBS as Despin was in, like,
Dude, that's got a 224.
Gamers are good.
Gamers are good, and they're used to JP, so they're...
Yeah, they're used to JP, so this is a lot more forgiving.
This is a bad level. I don't care what anyone says, it's bad.
Serena
Meanwhile,
6?
Despin, yes. Despin
Yeah, so...
did mess up one of the wall kicks, but looks fine.
When I played SMS, I didn't know how to spam spray, and this level was so hard if you don't know how to spam spray.
I think I failed it the first... I got a 220.
Again, it's people who are used to playing on NTSCJ.
Alright, Despin did not... Oh, Despin missed it. I didn't even think of this, but I think you're totally right. We're going to see a lot of misses.
Yeah, I think this is kind of underrated difficult training.
That's been a good 9.5 ahead of SP. Well, not just one shine. Shine and an X3.
I wonder if we're going to see anyone decide to just kill the Cooper.
I
suspect we will.
If you hover, I don't think. I wouldn't. Someone will. Justin's a little frazzled, it looks like. The star of the show. Alright, SB doing Noki 1.
SB second gamer into Noki.
JJ about to be third.
JJ about to be number 3rd gamer into Noki. SB and JJ are duking it out, 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, and we've got, like, Jeff and 1-Ups.
Jeff and 1-Ups are pretty close.
Yeah, there's
Brett
Destin,
is still casino gaming. Shout and Google Cheese are pretty close as well, working through Serena 3. Darkman and Juka coming out of Serena 2. Blaze and Runway on the cogs of Serena 2. Then we got Haru, Dingman, and Little Green Yoshi bringing up the rear.
Yeah, well, and Shout, who obviously skipped Rico.
Ah, yeah. Oh, that's why Shout. That's why I was like, dang, Shout really moving up.
You, I think, were not paying attention. We were talking about because you remember Shout had a little bit of a rough early game.
That's
true. Dex took a death. Let's look at Noki 3 though right now.
Yeah, this one's going to be.
NASCAR's
in general,
going to be
Noki
tough.
is going to be really challenging.
Despin seems to be adjusting well.
Despin is cracked. Like,
I consider me a Despin fan.
I'm just in awe. Despin is.
Despin's just been gaming this whole time.
Yeah, I mean SB and JJ have also been playing really well. But like, I don't know. There are just moments watching Despin where it's like He's having no trouble at all.
All right, we're about to see our first eel. Did we get the bet?
We do have the eel depth soap.
Yeah, the bet was 0 versus 1 or more.
Okay.
SB misses.
Oh, SB missed, even though he hovered.
Man, we should have
been the bet.
I know. I didn't think about this at the time, but yeah. So let's see how the first eel goes.
Let's see if JJ misses it too. Ooh, JJ taking it safe. Mayhap.
Yeah, JJ hovering, taking it safe.
Yeah, that was a big turn.
But
No,
misses.
still missed it. I think he overdid it.
He did.
As one who hovers, you don't have to hover that much.
Yeah, but if you're not used to doing that strategy.
Yeah. All right. Two teeth. We got a third tooth. Or no. Oh, we almost got
5 tooth?
5 tooth. Let's go.
I'm gonna say that's pretty solid.
SB made it this time. Are we gonna see?
Doesn't get swallowed.
Oh, taking it safe. I get you.
Cutscene skip.
It wasn't even taking it safe. I thought he hadn't cleaned off the other one.
Is JJ gonna make it this time? Yes.
AJ made it this time.
Man,
Compass is now a
Despin's-
Noki gamer too. God, Despin, that was impressive.
Yeah.
Despin needs to hyperflex and
Despin's
go for,
brain's
like,
just wired different. This is some shit. I
want to see Galapagos Noki 6 mirrored. Oh, 1-Up's also a Noki gamer. I didn't think.
Yeah.
I forgot that she was down there.
Yeah, I mean now really Despin has 2 difficult things, like relatively difficult things left. Noki 6 and Corona.
I don't know. Piantissimo could take some names.
We have
Could it?
Piantissimo on call. Live reaction.
Piantissimo is not impressed by anyone.
He does call you Speedy.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Noki Piantissimo is so forgiving.
We interviewed Despin yet?
We have.
Okay, I just wasn't there for that.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe when Despin finishes, we bring him back in.
Yeah, I was gonna bring some folks in as they finish.
Right,
GB, if you were doing this, what world do you think would be the hardest?
Gosh. Well, I mean, I could say Bianco because then that's when I'm not used to it. But all things being equal, SB doing cringe zoomer band phrase.
They save what, like 1 frame?
If they do. No. 1-Up.
Ups. Managed to made it in. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'd probably Noki, honestly, because of just Noki 1, Noki 2, Noki 6.
Even Noki 3, kind of tough.
Noki 3, yeah. And Eel, of course. Only one that's not too bad is Noki 5. Even Noki 7 might throw me off.
JJ out here saving the quarter frames. Let's go.
Just like SB did.
Yeah, they know it's close. They know it's close for second
You
and
saved
third.
what, like one frame total, 2 frames total with those fan sprays.
I don't really think we've seen any. Like, no one's really struggled that much on Eel. Like, okay, we got another We got the eel taking a circle there.
No
Will
cutscene
JJ
skip.
get cutscene skip? Is the $1 million question.
Oh, Despin is in Noki 6.
Yes.
Ooh, there's
Yeah, just a little slow getting up, off cycle.
Yeah.
That's just SMS missing the spin jump there. Or the spin part. Are we going to see green cycle? Looks like we're going to see green cycle.
I'm just keeping an eye on JJ. JJ gets the cutscene.
Oh, almost, but we get blue cycle. Classic.
Despin was thinking about it. There was thought. In his brain bonks.
Oh!
Can he recover? He recovers.
Nope, we're fine. We're fine. Oh no, JJ must have gotten eaten.
Yeah, I thought missed cutscene skip, but no, JJ got eaten. Running slightly low on health, but I think he's gonna be okay.
Up, takes another hit. Punched around in the right spot. Will he get cutscene skip? Will not get cutscene skip.
But that'll save JJ from dying.
Yes.
Jeff having a rough Noki.
Despin gets a decent Shadow Mario kill.
I mean, that's a...
Not
yeah,
full
that's a
cap.
solid.
Cap. The Piantissimo. Not amused. That sucks to have something like that be called pulling a U. Like, I feel bad for Cap. Alright. Alright. Is he enough of a gamer to go for fast Corona?
I think so. I think he's gonna go for it.
At this point, you go for it.
It's like I want to watch this, but I also want to watch Jeff and one-ups and EL. Despin's probably on like a 124, 125 pace. Definitely on world record pace for this ROM hack.
This is Corona, or fast Corona.
Yeah, is gonna go for slower strats here though, for the second half. Let's see fast boat.
And now the boat.
Despin's fine. Despin got it.
My word.
So one-ups, misses cutscene skip. Yeah, Despin's gonna get a 124.
What a finish for him. What a champ.
Yeah.
Ooh, SP died in Noki 6.
Ooh, rough bonk.
Ooh. Yeah, just gotta take it safe. Alright, let's see the Bowsy. Bowsy wowsy. Ooh, still going counterclockwise. So the hitboxes will be... Oh no, that's right. You go left first and then... So he went right first and then left.
Oh, no.
Ooh, rough death.
Meanwhile, Jeff through Eel again misses cutscene skip. It's entirely possible Destiny's going to be the only one.
Ooh. SB through Noki 6. JJ time to do it. Ooh, not gonna get green cycle. And to 2 more times. Okay. One more place, and
Yeah, this is probably still 124.
That is a 124.17 for Despin, coming in
world
first
record.
place. World record. in mirrored SMS.
Ooh, SP is pulling a cap. Oh, looks like Brad missed the room. Do we want to get Despin in here?
Yeah, let's get world record holder Despin in here. Where is this gentleman? There he is. Hello, Despin. Welcome back to the interview booth. Congratulations on world record.
Yo,
for the Super Mario Sunshine mirrored.
Oh my god.
80%. How does it feel to have such a monumentous victory?
I'd like to thank the Academy.
Don't thank them too much, you'll get slapped.
That's true. No, this was super fun. This was just strange. I don't know. I think I just kind of have the brainwaves for this sort of thing, where it just like
we were saying, are you sure you haven't like? Yeah,
I really haven't.
You aren't putting putting everything back to normal.
JJ did tell me in advance, but like, nah, I really haven't played this. Like, I don't know. Somehow it made sense, except Noki 2. Noki 2 was like,
a lot of people have like we're like going in blind and like we're doing blind falls. It was surprisingly messy for
Noki 2 is taking a lot of most. I think Noki and Bianca were the two most confusing because I think other worlds are like more open to where you can like see where you're going in advance, but like with Bianca you've got all these huge walls in the way, and Noki it's like you're going up, so it's like hard to tell where you're supposed to go next, you know?
True.
So Noki and Bianca were both hard, and then like Pinna, like I have no idea how I got honey skip and then did EYG first try. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
And you got, you had a really solid heal too.
Yeah, I thought I would know where the gold tooth is, but I guess I didn't know where the gold tooth was, unfortunately.
Yeah, still got cutscene skip after all that.
Yeah, that worked out. And fast Corona, I don't know.
Ooh, JJ's gonna crash.
He's gonna crash.
Juka also missed the room.
JJ knows how to back this up, though.
Yeah. I honestly, I honestly think everyone should know this backup just as well as they know Fastboat, because
I agree. This backup should be practiced for sure.
Yeah. SB's about to finish. JJ's not too far behind.
Nice.
It could come down to a death on either side.
Yeah. The Bowser's weird, man. I don't know which camera angle to use. I probably could have just been smart and just went right around, but I was stubborn and I was like, I want to do like the same platform order, so I'll just go right. It looks like SB did the same thing.
And SB will finish with a 127.55. We'll bring SB in here. Winners Club here in the technology room. SB, second place. How's it feel?
I was close with Despin for a while, but then I got faster. And I died a bunch.
I think I just got lucky with like certain things going well. Like Piano 5 didn't have any issues, like with Yoshi Skip.
I could not do Yoshi Skip. I had to X area. That was the big one.
Yeah. I think that's one of the big things within like. Did you have trouble with EYG or what?
I had to get another
finish.
stew, but it was mostly okay.
Okay.
I had to completely start EYG because I ran out of fruit.
Good times.
Yeah, third place finish for you, JJ. 128.44.
I'm glad we all had a mutual Noki 2 death.
Yeah. Oh, did we?
I was
we all died in Noki 2. We all died.
I just guessed the second time and somehow I survived.
I hovered the second time.
As we're speaking,
for the first time and I died.
Juka just died.
It was so stupid.
Juka died. Nice.
Yeah. Noki 2 is so much harder than I thought it was going to be.
Pretty funny.
Yeah,
people called that too.
I didn't think about it until like Despin was about to go into it, and I was like, wait a second, this is going to be a lot harder than.
I think if you know what angle you should be going for, it's like I don't know, because you want like a more steep angle.
I don't know if you guys saw my screen, but I literally like turned around and like practiced the normal way and then went for it, and I still missed it.
Oh no!
It looks like you went too far in with your angle.
Yeah.
This was an experience.
Oh yeah, this was alright. This was a lot of fun. Shoutouts to, was it Joshua who made this?
Yeah, Joshua made it.
Yeah, shoutouts to Joshua, dude.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot of fun.
True.
There have been
upside down and backwards.
Upside down.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like Mario Maker 2.
I wouldn't be able to play a full game like that. It would be impossible.
I'm thinking we could do some mirrored bingo, maybe.
Mirrored bingo. I was thinking.
when
I was playing through this, I wanted to think I want to try Mirror 120 and just see how it would go.
God.
Oh no.
I mean, I did do Chaos 120, so.
Yeah, you've done Chaos 120. This shouldn't be as bad.
Well, hey, we'll have enough runs, technically speaking, to put this straight onto the category extensions board.
True.
So,
You won't submit their run.
Add on the mirror code to Chaos.
That's what I was about to say. Like, yeah, Chaos 2.0 could have mirroring.
I don't think you can do that on Dolphin right now, but you could probably do it on console. Maybe. I don't know if it'll crash immediately. Probably will.
I mean, doesn't Chaos mode crash like every 30 seconds?
Yeah, I want a new Chaos mode that doesn't crash. If
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
possible.
Jeff is
Looks
gonna
like
find
1UPS is
Eric
about
to
to.
take it
I mean, isn't crowd control kind of like that?
131-15 for 1UPS.
I don't know. I don't think crowd control works on console.
Man, this is like a 2014 race or something, you know.
Crowd control
Fourth place,
doesn't work
131.
on GameCube, if I recall correctly. Just there are no GameCube crowd control. Or no, wait, there's Wind Waker, isn't there? Never mind.
Yeah, I know there's
You
the
get
SMS.
235 Manta.
I didn't even get the flood text box telling me they're after me or whatever. Like, it was that fast of a split.
Oh my god.
It was such a good manta.
So I got 317 because I just couldn't kill Shadow Mario. He just kept running around.
I got like normal kill. Yeah, I think my kill was normal and then the manta was really good.
What do you think was the least chain shot?
Serena 4.
Really?
Serena 4 without
Not
the
in-
secret.
not in the
Because it-
secret.
Not in the secret. Before the secret, it was just symmetrical.
Rico 1.
Yeah. I was thinking.
Rico 1 was easy.
Yeah, Rico 1 was
is
very
straight-
straightforward.
Straight. Literally straight.
Yeah.
I
would have said Bianca
2
3,
was
but
that bad.
Honestly, most of Rico was just like pretty much the same.
Rico 6 was an adventure, but everything else was
Oh,
like
yeah.
real time.
Oh yeah.
Rico 6, I missed a coin. I was like, oh no.
I did reverse route on accident, so yeah.
Is that forward route?
Okay, I think, in my opinion, Noki 1 was just the hardest to get used to. Like, as soon as I entered Noki 1, I was so lost. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I was
That was
trying
me
to
once
figure
I did
out
Noki 2.
trying to figure out how to do like the well wall kicks or whatever. I was so struggling getting up there.
Dang.
All right, we've got 1UPS in here, having just
Yo,
finished
GG.
her run. GG.
I just got dragged in. Let's go.
Yeah, welcome.
Let's go.
Mod powers.
Drag.
Mod powers activate.
Yeah, I'm really proud of that. I remember, so Blaze came in and said that he had gotten interviewed, and he was like, he told you guys that I was going to be someone who gets a good Serena 6, and I was like, I don't know about that, and then I got a 225, so...
Yeah.
I just got 225. I think you and I got the best Serena 6s. Desmond, what'd you get?
222, I think.
Okay. I think
What
you also
about,
had the best Pianta 6. I had a
I was
201.
about to ask who got a good Panda 6.
My route was messed up, and I got like a 157 though.
I actually
That's
got
got
Bridge
206.
Water Slide and like didn't make mistakes until like the 5th Pianta or something, which was crazy.
Yeah, I think the beginning flipped is really easy, and then the end is like the middle where you have to do like those 2 unlocks in a row is where it gets difficult.
Yeah.
I immediately was like, where do I go?
No, after the water slide, I just went to the left, and I was like, okay, hold on, restart.
Yeah, I got a 159. I think Desmond got the highest, right? 206. Did anyone get higher than that? I don't think so.
Not that I
That seems
remember.
right.
I feel like specifically with like, I don't know, Rico felt like, because Rico is all straight lines and then you go one direction or the other. So if you flip it in your head right before you start, then it's like easy. You just do it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, stuff like Pinna 3 was crazy. Did anyone get any good strats in Pinna 3? Like, did anyone get boat hop or something?
I did the old school route, and it went decently okay.
I actually did boat hop. I think that's the thing I'm the most proud of in this run was actually getting that. Like I did the movement for Tash Strat, but just like slowly, and I was like, all right, I'll do boat hop.
GG's to Jeff and Fredish.
Yeah.
Finishing within 8 seconds of each other, both with 133s. 133.50 for Jeff and 133.58 for Fredish.
GG.
This
So far,
was so
nobody's
good.
died.
Sorry.
Ooh, Bread just game over.
I wanted to mention to JJ that I don't know how the mood was in other calls, but like it was so fun.
Oh yeah.
This was insanely fun.
No, I was hopping around in calls, just asking how everyone was doing, and like people were all enjoying it.
Yeah.
I was very
I was
happy.
thinking like we had this idea, or I had this idea, and people were agreeing with me in the call that I was in. But like, you know how like we always think we want to do a chaos run every couple of years, and then everyone hates it. Like we could do this every year or every couple of years, and just as a special thing. And it would be, I feel like that would be really fun. It doesn't have to be April Fools, but I feel like this would be a lot of fun to do. It's a big race every once in a while.
Yeah, that would be fun. There's probably going to be people who like start running this just for a little bit, just to like see if they can get down the time.
Derp Space mentioned wanting to grind this for some reason. I'm like, all
Derp
right.
was saying that this was so easy for them. They were saying that it was just so they're so used to it. It was so easy.
Other than Pinna 6, if they had finished Pinna 6, they would be in like top 6 or 7 or something.
Yeah, Pinna 6 was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going, like, my muscle memory brought me to Pinna 3 Shine for EYG, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to do this, and then I couldn't find the fruit, and then I just exited area, did 5.
Yeah, 5 is totally respectable in this mode. Totally agree.
This worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. Like, the mirrored was exactly as I expected, with, like, the amount of, like, chaos and confusion. Because they did this. I said this before, like at the start of the race. They did this with SM64, and it was just chaos. they got like the top 4 runners of SM64 and did like a mirrored race, and I think like Simply won. I'm pretty sure. They had like a 70-star race, but it was so much fun.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, thanks for like putting this together, JJ. Very fun.
No problem. Again,
Yeah,
shouts
who's the credit for the codes? Sorry.
The codes, shouts to Joshua. Joshua created the codes.
Okay.
Google Cheese was able to get in contact with the modding community to be able to get this all set up, so shout out to those two.
Dex just finished.
GG's.
Oh my gosh, Bread Ghost. Bread Ghost is going on a journey right now.
Finish up your thanks, Mr. JJ.
No, I think that's mostly it. It was
just going on an adventure.
Google Cheese and Joshua, and then I was like talking to Despin about it very early on about my idea of it, and that was pretty much it.
Thanks to everyone who was helping people troubleshoot and stuff. Unfortunately, Leroy couldn't get it set up, I don't think, but you know, it took a lot to get everyone organized right before.
Yeah, no, I was so happy that like we were able to get as many people as we did. Unfortunately, we couldn't get everyone, but
yeah, well, the codes are available in the Discord, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and considering it was a surprise reveal, I'm glad how many people were able to get it working in time. It was good.
Yeah. Because like we tried to make it as easily accessible as possible. Like all you had to do is just like pop it where you put in practice codes.
Sure, there will always be issues with it, but thankfully there was not many this time. Which is cool.
Wow.
The spread was pretty good. I feel like there was always someone in, like we were all like a couple minutes away from each other, like a minute behind the next person. It felt like at least at the top.
Yeah, no, there was like, you know, you had some folks vying against each other in similar shines, and you had sort of like pockets of that throughout. It wasn't like a clear elimination. Like it could have gone either way for a lot of folks.
Yeah, and it looked like Shout was really far behind at the beginning, and he was, but now it seems like he's doing Rico late, and he seems like he's just aligned with a bunch of other people who are in the late end of Noki, so that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like he caught back up.
GBS was a struggle, it seemed like.
Yeah, I think
Free was also
I got it. Sorry.
rough for Shout.
Yeah. I got GBS first try, which was insane, and I'm trying to, like, I was watching other people I forgot who else got it first try.
I technically got it first try. I clipped in and everything, but I just like I ground pounded too early, so I just didn't clip in. But
Oh
like,
yeah, we were in
overall,
call. I remember that.
I overall
Yeah,
just
second
like
try,
got
I
it.
think.
I had the wrong camera angle at first.
Well, when you want to take it really safe, you ground pound like at the end into the shine.
Yeah, I managed to
never
like.
known that.
I just since I don't do the roof grab, I just do the pole like the fence post grab. I just went on the other fence post and the angle was correct because it was the other fence post.
Hey,
that was useful. So that's probably one of the reasons it was easier for me.
I think if there's anything else that was like really interesting. Like obviously the secrets are all really fun to do.
Oh yeah.
Bianco
Yeah, I
6,
think-
like riding
yeah.
up the cube in Bianco 6 was
That
so
was
scary for me.
That was insanely scary. Oh my god.
I jumped on the wrong spot because I thought that's where it was supposed to flatten out and it wasn't, and I was so scared.
Yeah, cube skip was disorienting, and then getting on the top, I was like, you know, I'm not going for any cycle. This is
Yeah, no,
this is fine.
I went
This is
cube by
fine.
cube on there.
Rico 4, I like almost was doing the strat for like the first 10 seconds, and then
I saw you got
think I-
caught. You got like, caught on the under part of one of the cogs.
Yeah, because like I wanted to spin jump dive to the right because that's what you do normally. I just forgot to reverse it, and I was like, ah.
What about how'd you guys do with Rico 6? I got a 124. I was surprised.
I got 127, I think.
I don't know what
God.
turn I got.
I went for the first coin and then turned right, which you're supposed to turn left if it's mirrored, so I ended up doing reverse route and like almost dying.
Yeah, I think I did a different route, but like I managed to just string it all together and not have to turn around, which was really helpful. How about the numbers being backwards in Bianco 4 when you first do the red coins? It's like, oh my god, the numbers are backwards. That's not
I never noticed. I don't look at the numbers somehow.
See, like, even though it was at the very beginning, just trying to get the 8 red coins at Bianco 4 it was so weird because of how different it was.
Yeah, we
managed to
were
do that one
theorizing
fairly
like what
good.
levels would be difficult for folks. Based on
Was there
like
anyone
what
that was,
the
like,
reliance of
surprisingly
the
difficult?
Noki 2.
Yeah,
Noki
Not a
2
lot
was
of
scary.
we really
Yeah.
weren't expecting Noki 2 to be that difficult, but then when you think about it, of course it is because it's all
Yeah.
it's literally muscle memory blind.
Where
So-
do you go? Where do you go? Like you get to it. It's like, where do I go? I got really lucky.
Wait,
go
Linux,
over
did you
there.
get the first try?
Yeah, I got it first try.
Oh
But
my
it was
god,
scary.
all 3 of us got it second try.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
died once.
I took
go.
a way too leftward angle clipping out, and then the next time I hovered like really long.
Damn. So I thought I was. Yeah, I didn't realize how lucky I was getting it first try. That's sick.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people in Bowser right now finishing up.
yeah,
that's
shoot.
cool.
Darkman finished 141.
GG.
Bread Ghost sneaking in with a 142. Oh, that's a spoiler. My bad.
My
Yeah,
goal at this-
Darkman might have been closer to PB than a lot of people.
Nice.
Yeah, my goal for this was sub 130, and I was able to get with sub 130, so I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, nice.
It was a lot harder than I was expecting. Like, obviously I knew mirrored was difficult, but
So, my guess is the answer is no, but were any shines easier?
easier. 3 to 6, because of the US.
Yeah.
True. Serena 4 entry was funny because you literally don't have to do anything different because it's symmetrical. Like for
Yeah,
a casino skip.
okay.
It was funny.
I thought Serena 4 secret, like the very beginning, because I have it ingrained in my mind to do a little dive rollout and then left. I've done that, practiced that movement over and over. But everyone seemed to get the dive rollout right away.
Yeah, it was after that where I was
Yeah.
lost. I got the beginning part. I just couldn't like get the middle section. I was lost on. So
I was
started
ready to
walk
go
back.
to the right with the dive rollout thing, but I didn't. I did. Oh, I did, but I didn't get it. Like I still hit the block. I wasn't. Yeah, so I still messed it up. But-
Yeah, that's mostly it. I just the climbing up Noki was the weirdest for me. I think if I had to pick one thing, just climbing up Noki was so difficult.
Bianco was just extremely disorienting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the most disorienting, it might just because it was the first world, but Bianco looked completely different. I didn't know.
Doing the log, all the jumps that you need to do at the beginning of each Bianco shine.
I don't think
are
I
all
hit
very
the log a
specific.
single time. No.
Like I managed to do the. I didn't do grass slide for Bianco 4, but what I did do was like, I started sliding on the grass and then got the grass remount thing, or with the spin jump that you do at the end of the grass. I managed to get that, which was cool.
Yeah, some people were in the call with me when I was talking about it, but during the first Shadow Mario chase, like there was no goop. And usually what you do is like you press A and you like a spam spray jump on the goop. That's how you quick kill Shadow Mario. I did a rollout spam spray and I quick killed him.
Yeah, I was so confused in the moment. I was like, wait, why did I roll out over Shadow Mario? That's so weird.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it.
You're so used to it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple of goop bugs.
Why didn't I just jump?
Lego's computer may have exploded. I don't know if that's just me.
No, I think it's still okay.
Yeah, I'm still seeing this.
Is Runaway on the Wii U menu?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Runaway transferring his stuff to the Wii U out of like why is he doing that?
Yoshi's
he
having
finished.
some trouble here.
Yeah, Runaway finished.
Well, yes, but why go?
Yeah, whatever.
Why not?
Yeah,
Well,
time to
then
start up the Wii U.
all your data is gone on your Wii.
One of the things I found fun is that regular Noki 3 is all left turns, and so for this it's just all right turns.
I wasn't smart enough to think about it ahead that well, but I think I did okay on it. But yeah, I didn't realize that.
Like a lot of this like wasn't too bad later on, but it was more or less like it was just a lot of walking through everything.
Yeah,
Like you can't
just
like
gotta be
use
safe.
strats. You just like walk through all the secrets and everything.
I think the run was like front loaded with some of the hard stuff like GBS and Yoshi Skip and Bianca. Just like I think a lot of the hard stuff was at the start.
Pianta also, Pianta, some of that was crazy.
Yeah.
But, like Pianta 3, I died on.
Pianta 1, I just got screwed over because I got all the bad chomplets and I just didn't know where they were.
That's awful.
Welcome.
Yeah, Pianta 3, I had to back up. I had to do the damageless strat.
Hello. Jackson Google Cheese?
Hello. Oh, I just find it.
Blaze.
I just find the rest.
Blaze.
Hi.
Hi.
We're in the winners channel.
This was fun as hell, but I hated Noki. I'm gonna be honest. Noki
was kind of a thing.
Noki was by far the roughest world.
I did not enjoy Noki. I was so mad at Noki 2 and
Noki 2 got a lot of us, don't worry.
Said some not kind things, but
I didn't find Noki 2 was that bad.
I think
We
only
shared miss
one
for-
up.
for some
I
of
think
us.
only one up. So wait, Google Cheese, did you get it first try?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like there's very few people who got Noki 2 first try. A lot of us missed it.
I hover a little bit beforehand just to get the angle to start with.
See, I
so-
just hovered in the wrong direction.
Yeah, me too.
too.
I got Noki 2
Oh my
pretty well, I think.
What's happening?
It's the winner's call.
The winner's call. I'm gonna win it. This is gonna be as chaotic as
Did I
the
get dragged in here?
pre-race call.
Yeah.
dragged in here too.
I'm gonna do the sign off because I've got to split here in a bit. But GGs to everyone. Y'all did fantastic. And thanks again to JJ and Google Cheese for making this happen, and to Joshua it was for the codes.
Yes, Joshua MK.
Joshua NK for the code.
I like Joshua and
And if you enjoyed watching this presentation of the Super Mario Sunshine speedrunning community, be sure to drop us a follow and be notified whenever we go live. You can also follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/SMS community. We have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Sunshine Community, where we post select match highlights and VODs. And we have a Discord as well, where you can hang out with all the runners and be a part of any future races. sms.bingo/SMScore. Many thanks to everybody who tuned in. As mentioned, JJ and Google Cheese for making the codes happen. Joshua for the programming. And to all 23 of our racers, thank you for running. Congratulations to Despin with a 124.17 and setting the world record for Mirrored Super Mario Sunshine. We'll be raiding over to another Super Mario Sunshine player. Thank you again so much for being here. Have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you again next week for a slightly more regular Super Mario Sunshine any % race. Have a good one, everyone.